this here is a digital radon detector. Now, this is something I've never used, and up until like high school, I didn't even know what radon was and what it did. And I believe when I was in 10th grade is when I actually found out about what radon actually is and how you can detect it and all that stuff. But, you know, as I was doing my research, all of these things were like super expensive, super delayed. Like you have to, you know, do some tests and then, you know, for days, and then you got to send it to the lab and stuff like that. That's pretty annoying. And recently there's a crack in my basement and water was seeping through it on the side wall. So, you know, my mom does a lot of laundry and stuff in the basement. So I just wanted to make sure that everybody's safe in the house and whoever's using the basement a lot and everything like that. So I ended up getting this. Now we'll obviously use this and, you know, see how it goes and everything. And, I'll leave the link in the description so you guys can actually purchase this for yourself. This is from Amazon, so shouldn't be that hard. Now you can actually scan with the transparency app. There's some sort of app for this. But what I do know is that you could actually read it right on the device itself. I'm just going to cut the top open here. There you go. Let's dig right in. It just comes in a very small package like this. I think it was in an Amazon packet too. Yeah, it was in an Amazon packet, and then it comes in this. Now in the back here, it actually talks about what radon is and what kind of damage, you know, you can be facing. And on top of that, and there's also an interesting fact here, radon actually claims approximately 6 times more lives than house fires and carbon monoxide combined. What? Who knew that? So radon is very serious, and I can bet a lot of people doesn't even know what this is and how to even deal with this. And radon is also the second, I believe, is what I heard somewhere else, is the second cause of lung cancer. So this stuff is really bad. It's very serious. Once you find out that you have radon in your basement, you can actually, you know, get a contractor to have it removed, you know, patched and properly seal up your basement so you don't actually have that issue anymore. But yeah, you have to know first, right? And what happens is, like, it could be different levels of radon everywhere. Now there's a safe, I think it was a 4 that was kind of safe, but when you pass that, it's bad. Yeah, long-term average, short-term average. If you actually make an account with them and register it, you actually get 3-year free warranty on this product. And here we are. Let's see what else we got. We have this manual, but we have another card here. So if it's 0 to 2, continue to monitor. And then if it's 2 to 4, ventilate. And then keep monitoring if it goes down. And if it's 4+, you actually have to get a professional and, you know, keep monitoring even after that. So, you know, we also have silica gel, keeping everything dry here. Now we just pull the tab here, you know, this plastic tab, and the machine turns on. That tab basically keeps the machine and the battery separated so the battery doesn't run out. And we got a nice peel. And that's pretty much it. So now we got calibration going on, I guess. All right, it's calibrating right now for 51. I guess it's probably percentage of calibration. It is on, and we have a long-term average and a short-term average. As you can see, we are at day 1. I don't even know if you can see, but I guess it's working. So what happens is, you know, we will leave this in a spot in the basement where I actually think could be the worst, and then we're gonna go from there. I think we have to leave it for 7 days to kind of get a more accurate reading of some sort, and that's pretty much it. So if you guys actually want to know more about this and what actually happens with my basement, I will, whatever follow-up video that I make of this, it'll be in the description. And also I will leave in the description about, you know, any update on this device, how it works and everything, even if it ever breaks down or things like that. Even if, you know, good things, I'll write it down so you guys are updated and you guys know what's happening. And as I said in the beginning, the link is going to be in the description, so you guys can actually check that out too. If you have any questions, let me know. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time.